And they came to Jericho, and as he was leaving Jericho with his disciples and a great crowd, Bartimaeus, a blind beggar, the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, "Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me." And many rebuked him, telling him to be silent. But he cried out all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." And Jesus stopped and said, "Call him." And they called the blind man, saying to him, "Take heart, get up, he is calling you." And throwing off his cloak, he sprang up and came to Jesus. And Jesus said to him, "What do you want me to do for you?" And the blind man said to him, "Rabbi, let me recover my sight." And Jesus said to him, "Go your way, your faith has made you well." And immediately he recovered his sight and followed him on the way. I honestly can't remember a time when I haven't known that story. It is formative to me from the very earliest age, forming my impression of the Gospels. This story of this Jesus who goes about doing good, and Bartimaeus who recognizes Jesus. He knows that this is the one, this is the son of David. There's that David again, that very special relationship that David and Jesus have, through time, through prophecy. And this guy recognizes it, and he knows this man can help me, and he calls out, and he won't let people silence him. And Jesus, of course, Jesus hears him, and he does for him what he's asking him to do. "Rabbi, let me see." And Jesus says, "Go your way, your faith has made you well." Such a powerful, powerful story. And it's not just told in the Gospel of Mark, but the Gospel of Mark puts a name on this man, this Bartimaeus, and makes it very personable. And I can imagine that Mark must have recorded his name because that would have meant something to the readers. We know he followed Jesus out of Jericho as Jesus makes his way toward Jerusalem. I like to think that he was there cheering Jesus for his entry into the city, and it's very likely that Bartimaeus, as well as a number of other people that we hear about in the Gospels, would have been one of those who made up the early church. And he has such a powerful testimony, such a powerful story that is told in the Gospels about him being saved by Jesus and calling out to Jesus, calling out in faith, "Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. Have mercy." He knows the nature of God, and he knows the nature of the one sent by God. He asks, he expects, and he receives. "What do you want me to do for you?" I want to see how simple, how honest. Let's never be afraid to just tell the Lord exactly what we want. "Lord, I want my daughter to be healed, and I know you can do it. Jesus, son of David, have mercy on us." This chapter 10 of the Gospel of Mark, full of these powerful, awesome stories where Jesus teaches, he heals, he receives the children. It's a great action-packed chapter as Jesus makes his journey from Galilee to Jerusalem for his entry into Jerusalem, his triumphant entry, which is then followed by his death and resurrection. I did a full commentary on this chapter, which you can see here in this link. Please let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the story of blind Bartimaeus. What does this mean to you? And I look forward to talking to you again later. Bye for now.